Hello and welcome to College Cooking. Today is Saturday. Today is also Halloween, which is like Halloween weekend, you know, combine it into one word, make it more efficient. Last year for Halloween, I made my Halloween special video where I kind of went on a crazy cooking adventure. I'm going to do something similar this year, and I'm going to try and make apple cider. It's very exciting. Now, there's some other exciting news because for the next 5 days, I am officially a full-time, part-time YouTuber. Because before, I was a part-time YouTuber. Because first I'm a student, then I'm a part-time library worker, and archives. I work at the archives too. And thirdly, I was a YouTuber. But my union for the library is on strike for the next 5 days, so it's illegal for me to go into work. Which means I'm a full-time, part-time YouTuber. Here we go. Alright, so officially apple cider, as I assume, because I always see that alright, let me restart. Okay, ingredients. Usually, as far as I know, apple cider is supposed to have cinnamon and cloves and other exotic spices, because everyone knows cinnamon and cloves are exotic. But I do not have such spices. I thought I did. I do not. I went to the store. I'm back now. I'm not going to go back and get... No way. Too lazy. L-A-Z-Z-Y. Lazy. But what we do have, we have some apples. We have the pumpkin, just because it looks nice for Halloween. And then I have some brown sugar, because I want this apple cider to be sweet. Alright. So, I also have a pot. It's El Pato Grande. That's Spanish. It means big pot. I don't actually know Spanish. No me gusta la gallina roja. I don't like the red chicken. The red hen. Anyway, we'll get started. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour all of this brown sugar into this pot. I'm just trying to get rid of the brown sugar, really. There we go. Step 1 done. And did step 2, which was fill the pot with a bit of water. I figure it's better to put less water in because I can always water down apple cider. It's harder to unwater down apple cider. Or it's harder to unwater down most things. I guess I could just boil it until it all evaporates, but that seems way too complicated. We will continue. So now you'll notice I've switched camera angles. I'm now from the side, and I'm going to go ahead and slice and dice up these apples into small slices, because the smaller the slices, the more surface area, and the more surface area, the faster things happen. I learned that in science class. So there we go, we've got those apples all diced and chopped and flopped up. I am now heating up this water. Going to probably heat it on 6 or 5, number 6 or 5 heat. And I'm just going to let it do its thing until the apples look a little mushy, and we'll see if it tastes like apple cider.
So sometimes my voice... Okay, sometimes in my videos, my voice doesn't sound very exciting. And I don't know why this is. I think like it might be because it's early in the morning and my voice just sits in my throat a bit more. Usually I think I talk better when it's through my chest. I don't know if that makes any sense, but right now it feels like I'm talking through my throat and it's kind of annoying, very annoying. So I figure if I keep talking, then slowly the rest of me will wake up and catch up to, yes, anyway.
Alright, so I have a question. I'm waiting for the water to boil and I just realized something. I always have the sink faucet on the left, in the left sink bowl. See the left, right? We'll zoom out a bit so you can see. Yeah, I always have it on the left. And I don't know why that is. It just always happens that way. Sometimes I'll put it on the right, but just for a few seconds, and then I'll move it back to the left. What do other people do? Is this a common thing? Do people have a side that they prefer? I'm gonna put like a little poll in the top right corner. If you could fill that out, please, and let me know. I'm really curious. I'll tell the results in the next video if I remember. So really, I'm really curious why people put the faucet on one side of the sink. Why? Do people have a reason? If you have a reason, please comment, alright? I'm just so curious. I just want to know. Just tell me. Please tell me. Why do I put it on the left side? Why do you put it on the right side? Why do you put it on the left side? Just why? So yesterday, I was getting ready to go to bed, and I remembered a friend of mine, Jeff, from the library. He had recommended a movie, and it was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So I decided to watch it. And man, what a fantastic movie. It wasn't a good right before bed movie because it's like 3 hours long, but it's kind of, parts of it are really slow. But yeah, it's an excellent movie. Like, it's the real deal. They should make more movies like that. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And the soundtrack is phenomenal. I think I'm going to download it because, wow, good movie all around.
Once upon a time in a land far, far away, there was a man named Bill. Bill had 5 fingers and a hamster. One day, Bill met Sally. Sally knew karate, and she would often kill things. One day, Sally raised her hand with a smile on her face and punched a monkey right in the eyeballs. Then, the monkey started to cry, and it was very sad. So the monkey looked right into Sally's eyes, and the devil came out of him, and he shot Sally. Bill had a broken heart. The flowers he had bought that morning were now useless. So he prayed, and lo and behold, guess what happened? Nothing. So Bill got very angry. He took his thumb and he put it up into the air, and he took his fist and he pushed it forward, and air started coming out of his nostrils. He was so angry. His tongue started coming out of his mouth. He was so angry. But there was nothing he could do, so he went to bed and slept. The end.
Well, things are going pretty well on this end. It's starting to smell like apple cider, which is good. I really think spices would have been a good idea. The apples are expanding nicely. They're filling up with water. It smells very good. Again, would be nice to have cinnamon or cloves or whatever they put into this stuff. Look at this piece of apple. It's like see-through. Do you see that? You see that? Strange. S-T-R-A-N-G. Anyway, it's been cooking for about 30 minutes. I'm probably going to let it cook for another hour, and then I'm going to test it, maybe. Good day, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of College to Cookin'. College to Cookin'. Anyway, so it's been like an hour since I first started this. The apple chunks have started to sink, and I have started to think that they have a nice stink. It's funny, because it rhymes. No, it doesn't stink. It smells very good. But I will mention it again, because I mentioned it like 8 times already. Yeah, I should have grabbed spices. Spices rhymes with rices. So I've already, I went ahead and poured a bit into this cup to let it cool down, and I'm going to try it. So we'll get right to that. It's a new action shot. Yeah, I think I put a bit too much sugar, but it's actually not bad. I think I'm going to let it sit for a bit and see if it gains a bit more flavor. But, yeah, it turned out pretty good. Yeah, a little too sweet. Like, it tastes more like apple juice than an apple cider. But I think with a bit more time, it's going to be excellent. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Hope that you are a wonderful person. I hope that you have a wonderful week. I hope that my library strike ends soon so that I can get back to working. Although, in the meantime, I might as well make a few videos. I'll try and make another one tonight when I make dinner, because I bought some beef, and beef is good. It was on sale. What can I say? Anyway, I hope you are wonderful. Good day. Have a good time. I'm gonna drink some more apple cider because it's delicious. It really is pretty good. Bye bye.